In this video, we will go through the cost dashboard and the reports that are available on the Softex Unified Analytics platform. On the top of the page, you will see the cost dashboard. All of the information on this dashboard relates to call costs. Costs can consist of Microsoft calling plans, Operator Connect, or direct routing providers' call charges. Looking at the dashboard, we see a number of KPIs. There is external cost, top subscriber cost, most expensive call, and weekend cost. As I hover over each one of these KPIs, I get a tooltip, which gives me a comparison from one month to the next. As I scroll down the dashboard, I find widgets displaying information with a breakdown of call destinations, such as international calls, international mobile, national, and so on. I can interact with this widget further by clicking on the gear wheel. Here I can change the visual that's being displayed on this particular widget. I can change the interval, chart, and metric type. We then have the cost by call destination, which is a map of the world showing all the call destinations. As I hover over each destination, a tooltip displays the cost for each. I can toggle these destinations on or off by simply clicking on the relevant destination. We then have usage by destination. This widget is a trend showing usage across multiple months, and it breaks usage down into international, international mobile, and so on. Where a customer has multiple data sources, so for example, in a Microsoft Teams environment, you may have a Microsoft Teams data source and you may have a Session Border Controller data source. This widget will distinguish between both data sources, allowing you to get a clear sense of what is actually going on from a call cost perspective on each source. Cost by office location. This particular widget is showing me each of my office locations and their associated call costs. It also gives me number of calls and duration. I can change the visual here by clicking on the View as a Chart button. The cost by department is the same type of widget, except this is displaying information by department. I have the same controls available to view as a chart, and also I have an option to export this particular information directly to Excel. All of these widgets can be drilled down on, and when you drill down, it brings you to a dedicated report that underpins that particular widget. For example, if I was to click on Call Destination, I will then be redirected to the Report section. Here we are looking at a by destination and month report. This report gives me a breakdown on a per-month basis and shows all of the relevant destinations such as international, international mobile, national, and so on. I can drill down on each of these to get more detail behind that information. When I drill down on August 2022 and the mobile destination, I can see all of the users that made calls to mobile numbers for that month, including total cost, duration, and relevant organizational attributes. I can then also drill into those particular users to see the call-by-call analysis that those users were involved in. If I was to click on the report section again, we have a number of different templates here that we can access. The summary reports and the call listing reports both display the cost value on each of the calls. For example, if I run a report by subscriber, this report will give me a list of subscribers and the associated cost for each. I can drill down on each of these subscribers to get more detail. If I click on a call listing, this too will give me information on cost, and I can apply a filter to this particular report. I can change the call type. In this case, I would look at outgoing. I would then click on Apply, and this will regenerate the report and show just outgoing calls, and also show any associated call costs.